Good evening. Welcome to Yemen Today TV. I am Abir Ali and you are watching the English news. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres welcomed the news that the ship-to-ship transfer of oil from Safar, a deteriorating tanker off the coast of Yemen, to a replacement vessel has been safely concluded on Friday. This report has more.
The United Nations announced on Friday that the transfer of more than 1 million barrels of oil from an aging tanker stranded off the coast of war-torn Yemen has been completed, averting an environmental calamity. Farhan Haq, the deputy spokesperson for UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, said in a statement that the operation dodged a monumental environmental and humanitarian catastrophe.
After 8 years of waiting and 2 years of intense work, the global community has come together through 23 member states of the United Nations, through the private sector and the global public to achieve a significant milestone here today.
On July 25th, an international crew began siphoning oil from the neglected tanker known as the FSO Safer. Nearly all of the oil has already been transferred to a new vessel named Most Yemen. The Safer, which Yemen operated as a floating storage and unloading facility before the transfer, carried 4 times the amount of oil spilled in the 1989 Exxon Valdez disaster off Alaska, one of the world's biggest ecological crises, according to the UN. For years, international organizations and human rights groups have warned of the possibility of a leak or explosion involving the ship, which has been neglected and has ruptured pipes and seawater in its engine compartments. It is docked 6 kilometers from Yemen's western Red Sea ports of Hodeidah and Ras Isa, a crucial territory held by Iran-backed Houthi rebels in conflict with Yemen's internationally recognized government. Up until a UN-led effort succeeded in gaining access to the ship and garnering money from foreign donors, the warring parties held each other responsible for impeding a salvage operation to remove the oil. The transfer is a significant step forward in a strategy that will require further financing to transport the oil and relocate the Safer. According to the UN, a small amount of oil remains within the hull of the Safer, and the salvage crew must devise a safe method for anchoring the replacement vessel in deep waters.